Hello everyone and welcome to another car gay review. This is going to be one of my first reviews for 2026, and exactly a year ago I also started with my first press car of the year being a BAIC B40, but that particular one was the City Hunter, which is their base model one. It had like cloth seats and stuff, but it was also four-wheel drive and it was so capable off-road that when I got their top spec one, the Honor, I decided to come out and experience it again. The B40 does have proper off-road credentials, and I think it can beat almost anything out there that's a rugged off-roading SUV or bucky that you can buy straight at a dealership. This thing is so capable, but you have to remember, BAIC has such a long-standing history and heritage in China, and they technically have a similar heritage to the Willys Jeep, because they also created military-type vehicles initially that were super capable off-road, and this is their latest rendition, the Honor. Now, for the 2026 model year, they have made some slight changes. It's not a facelift. Later on, in the next few years, there might be one that's coming that I saw in China that has a completely different interior. And that one is quite nice. But there have been slight changes for this year, and I will get into them now. What is new is this gorgeous cloudy gray paint. It's fabulous. It looks so good. It's like a satin finish. And I think overall it just makes this thing look so menacing, yet so cool. Now, I've always loved the whole front end. I like that it's a bit more angry, yet cute and kind. I love the look of this. And I love the way it drives. It still feels and sounds like a 3-liter V6, but it is a 2-liter turbo. And from the front, at least, everything is still the same. And we like that. These are still your daytime running lights. Super bright and super cool. But what is new for this year are these headlights. They are BAIC's full LED headlights. So cool, perfect, nice and bright at night. But these surrounds, these plastic surrounds, they do light up. They are also like daytime running lights, but they are a bit more dim. They're only like for nighttime, giving it like a meaner look. And these indicators are now LED. With the B40, you can still remove the roof, you can still remove the doors, and this whole window can fold onto the hood, giving you a great panoramic view, and that would be perfect for a game drive like today. However, because it's quite cloudy, I decided to keep it as is because it just looks so cool. From the factory, you get these all-terrain tires. You still get these gorgeous 17-inch diamond cut alloy wheels, some chrome details, a cool side step with some aluminum finishes, and even like a B40 badge over there. Red tow hooks in the front and the back, telling you that this thing is a serious off-roader. Super high suspension. The matte black removable roof. These nice LED tail lights. Yes, the indicators and the reverse and the brake, everything. It's full LED, so super modern. A tow bar. And more hooks. Parking sensors. And a reverse camera. You also then get the split folding tailgate. And I think it's so cool. And then obviously your spare wheel here at the back. Love that too. Which I have to close that first. And then boom. What is different about the interior, however, on this top trim model is you get these fabulous perforated leather seats. And yes, they do have electric adjustment and lumbar support. A leather wrapped steering wheel. Some extra LEDs in the cabin. And now, wireless Apple CarPlay. It is through a dongle that's in here. However, you still get wireless Apple CarPlay. Obviously, the seats are still leather at the back. They look so cool. They are super comfortable and plenty of legroom. Even deep pockets that can take on a whole MacBook. Because the doors can remove, they are still attached by a cool cable thing here with some coverage. I think it looks awesome. It's very utilitarian. In the door cards, you still get this nice quilting, some leather over here, and then some soft touch plastics on the doors and here on top of the dash. So luxury. When it comes to performance, this is a 2-liter turbo. Obviously it's 4-wheel drive, but it produces, from what I gathered, 160 to 165 kilowatts of power. That's awesome, and that's why it feels like a 3-liter. But also, it has 320 to 380 Newton meters of torque. But where it really shines is that this thing is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. It gives you smooth and seamless gear transitioning, but it's also fantastic when you want to take it off-road. Now, if you were at all wondering about the B40 and BAIC in general, just know they are not a new brand. They were established back in 1959. Now, they were originally called BAW, the Beijing Automotive Works. But what's most impressive is their first model came in 1966, and it was called the BJ212. That was produced for their governments, but also their military. So kind of like the Willys Jeep. So they have the knowledge needed to create a fantastic vehicle, but also a fantastic off-roader. Another interesting thing about BAIC and why I love them so much is I had the opportunity to drive all their latest models in China, as well as their other brands. But at their unveiling, they unveiled basically a futuristic concept of the BJ40, and it was called the Elemental Max. What impressed me the most is they also released this exact vehicle in like a nice shimmery red with the new interior. And it is going to house like a 15-inch display. So cool. But as it is here today, I love this whole package, love this color, love the drive, and love it off-road. There's so much to love about this car, and it's very overlooked. There's also a new B40 coming soon, potentially. Let me not spoil it, but it's going to be a more luxurious take on the B40, but have the same off-road capabilities. And that one will be chosen over Everest and Fortuners, in my opinion, because it looks so cool and it is so amazing off-road. Again, got to experience it. There's even a bigger boy that's higher than this one called the BJ60. Now we want that too. And also there's a diesel option on that new B40. So there will be plenty to love and plenty to choose from. But there we go. That has been my take on the B40. I've had such a great time with it, and it's so capable and amazing that even I liked to get down and dirty with it. But that's it from me. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below, and we'll chat again soon. Cheers.